Welcome to Demand Access, Write Your Own Destiny show. This podcast will inspire people to turn their dreams into reality. My name is William Leviton. I am from Providence, Rhode Island. I am the CEO of Demand Access, and I am a motivational speaker. I will be sharing my experiences and my mindset on how I was able to turn my dreams into reality. In turn, I hope you guys can learn from this and take this into your own experiences and dominate and conquer all your goals. In this podcast, I will be answering questions from various followers. So stay tuned and watch. Enjoy. Welcome. Hello. Welcome to Demand Access, Write Your Own Destiny podcast, episode 4. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys can learn something today and take it with you on this weekend and for the following week. And before I start, I want to emphasize the importance on self-growth. Today, this month, I made a decision for myself, and I wanted to value my self-growth in order for me to grow and become more successful. And I think you guys need to value your self-growth too, because you're going to need it. This year is going to be an amazing year for you. It's going to be bumpy. It's going to be tough. It's going to be rainy. But there's going to be sun on the other side. And you're going to walk out and you're going to live and accomplish the goals that you set for yourself this year. But with that being said, I think you guys need to value more your self-growth. So I made a decision this year to read 10 books and read the Bible. And the funny thing is, till this day, the number one self-help book is the Bible. And it's free. You can also purchase a lot of books that will help you with your self-growth. But don't forget, the number one self-help book is the Bible. I'm also reading another book, How to Win Friends and Influence People. That's just another one for me. And this is actually my first book. I don't count the Bible as the first book because obviously it's always there. You know, you can get it anywhere. It's long and it's huge. Yeah, I'm trying to read the Bible in a year. But while I'm doing that, I'm going to read 10 other books. And I think self-growth is really important. And that's what we all need. And to invest in yourself, like your self-growth, it's free. It doesn't cost anything. You don't need to go out there in the world and look for somebody to help you be a better person. You just have to take the steps of being a better person. And that's what we're here for. And that's why you're watching this podcast. So episode 4's question of the day is from my best friend, my brother, Terrell Toe. And he gave me a question. And it's, how would you advise on evaluating risk when it comes to goals? All dreams come with cost and investment, whether it's time or money. We all don't know what the future holds or whether we'll truly ever see the end goal, which leaves the potential that our cost investment may be all for nothing. So what will you say to the aspiring business owner who has a great idea and is facing the decision to put their life savings into the idea, or the inspiring artist who's willing to quit their 9-to-5 job to pursue their career in music? Terrell, that is an amazing question, and I think everybody that's watching this podcast can benefit from this right here. As an aspiring business owner, as myself, starting Demand Access, I know there was going to be a lot of risk involved. But I also knew there was going to be a lot of goals achieved and a lot of good things that could happen with it. So what I would say is, when taking the risk, understand what that means. Understand what it means for you. If you're an aspiring artist, understand that it's going to be hard. It's not going to be easy to just say, I'm an artist and I'm going to be the best at it. There's going to be a lot of time, a lot of sacrifice, a lot of pain, a lot of confusion. Even as a business owner, there's a lot of confusion now. And for those aspiring to be business owners, there's going to be confusion. But don't worry. If you understand that the risk that you're taking is important, that the risk that you're going to take will definitely push through, you'll be fine. And that's what it was for me when I wanted to be a basketball player for the University of Rhode Island. I knew I had to take a risk on myself, a risk sacrificing time with family. There was a lot of risks that I took, but I understood what it meant. I understood that I was going to get there. And it was tough. Definitely had to take a leap of faith because I'm coming out of high school, never been recruited. I'm coming out of high school, never had an offer, never had an interest, never was given a scholarship. So that right there can definitely scare you a lot because all the odds that were supposed to be in your favor are not there. So with that being said, when you take risk, understand that it's going to be hard and you're going to be scared and you might be fearful. But it's okay. It's okay to be fearful. Because I had a lot of fears. I had a fear that if I work so hard, will it be all for nothing? I did. I truly did. But I knew that I had to just take a deep breath, trust myself, and understand that these fears come with everything. There's always fears. But on the other side, what happens? I had the fear that I could possibly not make the team. But I also had the confidence and the happiness to know that I will make the team and what I'm going to feel after that. I had the fear that I probably won't get a scholarship. But I had the mindset and the confidence to go harder. After that, what comes after is the judgment of other people. And I know when you're taking a risk. I know when someone takes a risk, everybody hates the feeling of being judged by others for the decision that they're making. It's your decision. You made that decision with yourself. You made that promise with yourself. You made that promise with God. So it shouldn't matter what anybody says or how they feel about the decision that you made. You made it. You woke up and made that decision. So live by it. So what? I can't even count how many times someone has said to me, "Oh, what? You want to be a player for the team? You want a scholarship?" Laugh. They talk behind my back. They discredit me when I'm working. Like, I understood what it meant. It comes with it. When you take a risk, when you make a decision, two things happen. They either judge you and judge what you're doing, or some will love what you do and support you. You get one or the other. It's never both. It's one or the other. And the ones that judge you, don't worry about it. Don't judge back either. Just do what you have to do and turn it to fuel. I mean, I said, demand access. I believe it. Write your own destiny, can be better than Nike, Adidas, Reebok, all of them. Yeah, it's a risk. Yeah, I understood. People might think I'm crazy, but it doesn't matter. As long as I believe it and as long as I can see it, I can go and achieve it. Same thing as an artist. If you believe you're really good at rapping, go and do it. Don't let people put limitations on you talking about you're from this place. It's hard to be a rapper. We don't even have rappers from here that make it. You're just trying to copy this person. I thought you was a basketball player. I thought you was a manager. I thought you worked at McDonald's. You worked at Wendy's. You worked in a restaurant. You was a waiter. You was so many different jobs, right? Now you want to be a rapper. You're just like that old cliche. Okay, so what? So what? Okay, you're right. Okay, I'm still going to do what I have to do. I'm still going to take that same risk. No matter what you say or how you say it, I'm still going to take that risk. Guys, take that risk. No matter how they say it, no matter what they say to you. You don't have to like it. You don't have to care what they think. It's about what you think and what you're going to do about it. And then once you get past that, build your skills. I understood as just a regular student, before I set foot on campus, the summer before my freshman year, before I set foot on campus, and I came up with this plan, right? This goal that I wanted, these goals that I wanted. I understood the person that I was not going to get me there. I had to build. I had to research. I had to look. I had to work. I had to begin my process now. You know, it's funny when people say, oh, I want this. I want to be the best this. Or when they see somebody, wow, he's the best basketball player. I want to do that. Oh, he's the best rapper. I want to do that. He's such a successful business owner. I can do that. I want to do that. Right? You say you want. But when are you going to do? When you're going to make the decision, okay, at this time I'm going to do this. I'm going to be here. I'm going to work. I'm going to keep working. I'm going to keep working. Right? Because it's easy to talk. When push comes to shove, are you going to put in the work? Right? That decision that you made in the morning, now, are you going to go out and do it and work diligently, being persistent? Are you going to go hard every single time? Are you going to be truly focused on what you're doing? Right? You got to build your skills, because when you take a risk, you have to understand that once you take that risk, you can't go back. You can't go back. Once you take it, you take it. So if you're going to take it, you better build your skills. You better get all the necessary things that you need, put it in that bag of yours, all the tools that you need, put it in that bag of yours, and be ready to walk out that door. Because once you take a risk, that bag of risk you have, all the necessities that you have to be willing to work and find your way. Find your way out there. So build your skills, because it's important and you're going to need it. And once you build your skills, that's where the confidence comes, because confidence doesn't come without work, right? I can't say I'm the best artist in the room and I never drawn on a single piece of paper, right? Think about it. If I'm in a room full of artists who draw every day, who paint, who look at plenty of paintings, who research paintings, who learn from others, right? And I'm the only person that hasn't done any of those things, and I say I am the best drawer in here, and then we have a contest. They line us all up, and we have to make a painting or a drawing. You're going to be nervous. Your fears, right? You're going to start shaking. You're going to be like, oh my God, like I'm in a contest, like all these other guys, they're good, right? They built their skills, right? You're going to feel out of place. And then you're going to lose. But when you build your skills and gain that confidence, it doesn't matter what they did because you know what you did. I understood that. It didn't matter what the other players on the team was doing. What mattered was if I go to the gym in the morning, if I work out after that, if I go to work, do my classwork, then work out again, then go to practice, and do it every single day, I'm going to get better. So then when I'm put in a game and I have to take this shot or make this move, I'm going to feel comfortable. I'm not going to be scared. It's going to be natural. Then your natural confidence comes out. You know, confidence is everything. But when you mix confidence with hard work, you become invincible. Or at least you feel invincible for that in that point in time. I felt invincible. Not to say I was better than other people, I was stronger than other people, but inside, my true essence, my true character, I felt invincible because I know I couldn't be shaken. And you can't be shaken when you take a risk. You cannot let people shake you. You cannot let the adversity shake you. You can let it break you down. Yeah, it's going to break you down a little bit. It's going to break you down to the point where you feel like you're nothing, but it's going to make you stronger at the end of it. Then after confidence, that's when your trust comes in. All right, you understood the risk, right? You understood what it meant, right? You had fears. Other people were judging you. You overcame that. You started working hard. You built all your skills. You got all the tools that you needed. The confidence is starting to come in. And now you just trust. Trust that you made the right decision. Being a rapper, you have to trust. Right? You're in the studio, you're rapping 9 to 5 like you're working a 9 to 5. Then you turn it, now you're rapping 24/7. Right? Every time you're walking, you're building raps, right? Every time you're in the shower, you're rapping, right? You got a book you're writing, right? Business owner, right? You're always thinking about your business. You're always learning to improve. You're coming up with ideas all the time, right? You're building that trust. And once you build that trust, take it, hone it, put it inside of you. Live up to it. Walk with the trust. Walk with your head held high. Have your chest out. Right? Be that unpenetrable shield. No one can penetrate you. No one can hurt you. It doesn't matter what they say, what they throw at you. Just shake it off. Bounce it off. Have that trust. Because you did make the right decision. If you didn't make the right decision, why the heck would you have worked so hard? So you must have made the right decision if you're fully invested, right? I know you are. Don't need other people to tell you to be invested. I know you are. I know you're fully invested in yourself. Just keep that to yourself and go and do it. Research. Research. It's very important. You have to research. We're in a great generation right now. Social media, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat, YouTube, Facebook. There's so many outlets to see. Google. There are so many outlets out there. There are so many people that have your same dreams, your same aspirations, and they're doing it. Learn from them. Knowledge is free. Literally. It's free. It's out there. It's out there. But if you're going to be closed-minded and not pay attention to others and learn from them, how are you going to learn and how are you going to plan to prepare for the adversity that might come your way? You think Nike didn't have struggles? You think Adidas didn't have struggles? You think any business didn't have struggles? You're lying to yourself. They had plenty of struggles. And guess what? Their struggles are out there for you. And you can see. And you can prepare yourself and be at least not 10 steps ahead, a couple steps ahead. So if you stumble back, you know what to fall on. You get back up again. So research is important, right? You have YouTube. Research all these artists, right? Whoever your favorite artist is, research how they came up. Know their backstory. Know what they do when they got hit with a certain situation. Write them down, right? Get a notebook, right? Buy yourself a notebook. Get something. Write it down. Write it in your notes. Constantly research. Constantly try to gain knowledge from others. For me, that's what I did. Gain knowledge from others. I didn't have to be the son of Allen Iverson or LeBron James or whoever to be good. I didn't have to do that. All I had to do was to go on YouTube, search Allen Iverson, game, whatever game he is in. Watch. Watch what he's doing. Because in the game, it could happen. Watch what he's doing. Okay, how did he execute that right there? What was his plan? Right? Search up how to dribble. Best ways to dribble. Best dribble moves. How to form shoot. How to play defense. Who are the best defenders in the NBA? What unique characteristics, what unique skills that they use to build an advantage over the offensive player. Okay, when they drive right, they contest with their left hand. When they drive left, you contest with your right hand. You're learning. Had to learn. I couldn't just go out there and be a Division I player. I had to ask questions. Ask questions from those who are ahead of you. And they may be older and they may be younger. It doesn't matter. Always ask questions. There's nothing wrong with asking a question. That's other people's opinion. Oh, why are you asking the question? It's a dumb question. There's no such thing as a dumb question. If you don't know how to do something and you know somebody is doing it, ask them that question. Because you might find the answer that you need. Right? Learning from your peers who have made the same decision. Learn. Just learn. Learn from your peers. Because I guarantee you're not the only one that has the same dream. Other people have same dreams as you, so learn from them. As an artist, Roddy Ricch, Lil Baby, Gunna, Jay-Z, Tupac, Biggie, right? Learn. What do they do right and what do they did wrong? Like, learn. And then once you learn, store it in your brain. So when that opportunity comes to either fail or succeed, you succeed every single time. For me, I had to learn from other people. Okay, he did this when he went this way. That's why he failed. So next time I get the ball and I go through the same thing. What I learned from somebody else, I used it. I succeed. Then you just do it every single day. And it just adds up. It adds up. It adds up. Social media is great, man. If you have a dream right now, if you want to be a basketball player, if you want to be an artist, if you want to be a business owner, if you want to be a lawyer, if you want to be whatever you want, there are millions of people doing it now. And I'm not saying don't go to school. Definitely go to school. If you want to be a lawyer, go to school, be a lawyer. Whatever you want to do, just go hard and do what you have to do to do it. But now it's the age of you. It is the age of self-branding. It is. I'm a living example. Young, minority kid, goes to University of Rhode Island with dreams of being a basketball player, earning a scholarship, Go there, do it. While I'm doing that, I built a brand for myself. Wasn't trying to, but it came with it. I was succeeding. I was doing all the right things, right? Hey, dancing, March Madness. Okay, bring energy, right? What was the best way I could bring energy? Being excited for my teammates when they score. Being happy for them because I am happy for them. Dancing, showing my excitement, right? That's something that I did for the team. That was something I was doing something good, right? Other people started to pay attention. Oh, young kid, Millie rocking, salsa dancing, right? Building a brand for myself. So I just built a network for myself, right? Towards the end, get a scholarship. You know, what was your slogan? What was something that you believe? Demanding access, right? I never had a door for myself. So I had to demand and build one and let me walk in it. I had to open my own door. I had to build it from the bottom to the top. And then finally demanding it, opening it, and then walking through it. Demand access. I wrote my own destiny. Write your own destiny, right? Self-branding, man. Self-branding, ladies. It's about it. Self-branding, literally. I see Kylie Jenner. I know she was already famous, but YouTube has her own makeup line. Why can't you do it? You don't have to be rich. You don't have to be wealthy. You don't have to be somebody special, right? Now I'm somebody special in everybody else's eyes. But there was a point in time when I was nobody special. With nothing. I was not special. Nothing. I was nothing. At least to the outside world. I knew I was something. I knew I was special. But to the outside world, I was nothing. I knew it. So what? But I built myself from the ground up. And look where I am. Build yourself from the ground up. And look where you're going to be. You're going to smile at the end. You are. I promise you. You really are. You're really going to smile at the end. See it through to the end. You have to see it through. I mean, I can't count how many times I just wanted to give up and just throw in the towel. And every time I raise my hand and throw in that towel, I stop myself. Because I realized the time that I put in to get to where I was, the time that I put in. I put in so much time. I sacrificed so much time. I was patient for it. Yeah, I was crying. Yeah, I felt pain. I was walking through that desert. I needed some water, but I didn't have water. I had to keep walking. It was left. It was right. I stumbled. I fell. I had bruises along the way. Mentally defeated to the point I couldn't even wake up and just move. Right? Adversity, but I had to persevere through it. I had to go through it. A lot of you guys are like right there, but you just give up because you don't want to go through it. Go through it. Ain't nobody gonna give it to you. And if somebody does give it to you, don't even take it because they felt pity for you. That's why they gave it to you. Go and earn it. Go and take it. Persevere. When I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. Come on, man. It's in the Bible. But I know if I have God, if I have my hard work, if I have my confidence, my trust, if I know that God is my shield and my sword and I can fight anything, when I'm in that valley in the shadow of death, I'm going to make it to the other side. See it through. I made it to the other side. It took me 4 years, but I made it. No, not even 4 years. I can't even say that, right? Because it wasn't that easy. It took me to when I decided to become a basketball player and say, I want a scholarship. I want to be a scholarship player. I want to be a Division I basketball player. I want to play at the highest level. From when I was a kid, a young kid, to becoming 21, earning a scholarship in my senior year, it took time. It took a lot of pain. It took a lot of adversity, but I had to persevere through. Persevere through. See it through the end. Come on, man. Don't kid yourself. Don't kid yourself. right? Artists, rappers, business, or don't kid yourself, right? Rappers, right? You've been practicing, you've been freestyling, you've been going to the studio, you've been putting in all the time. They book you for a gig and you don't want to go and you're nervous. Right? You just fought through all of that. It's right there. The opportunity is right there in front of you. Go seek it. Go get it. Go get it. Don't run a race and then want to sit down. Don't run that race. Don't say something and not mean it. That's like one of the worst things people could possibly do. Giving your word and not owning up to it. Seriously. You put in all the time, all the effort, all the sacrifice. What was it for then? Why'd you do it if you didn't believe you was going to do it? Right? See it through. See it through the end. Because I promise you, when you see it through the end, you finally get to smile and say, all that I did was worth it. And now, what is next? And for me, that's what it was. Now, what is next? I got the scholarship. I graduated with a marketing degree. I'm a motivational speaker now. I own my own business. I coach. Mentorship. What is next? What are the other goals that I have? Let me knock them off again. Let me write them down, knock them off again. Come on. I know you guys can do it. Because I took a risk. I took a big risk. And I made it. So why can't you? We're all born the same way. We all have different talents. You just got to find a way to use them. But the one talent I know that a lot of us have is being able to work hard. Is being able to be disciplined. We all can be disciplined. Being able to have patience. We all can be patient. We all have the same talents and have different talents at the same time. Just know when to use them. Know which talent you need to hone. I promise you, you'll get there. Every risk that I've taken, I never regretted. Because I'm on the other side and I'm happy. I'm happy. So, those of you that are watching, if you have a risk, if you have a dream, if you're willing to risk it all to get there, you know what I say? Go and do it. Every day you have a pen. Your life is your book. Write your destiny. Thank you for watching The Man Access, Write Your Destiny, podcast episode 4. Hope you guys enjoy. Have a great weekend and have a great week.